The truth is standing right in front of her, waving both arms. The One by John Marrs spoiler review. Well, let's get into it. Have you ever had one of those perfect days? The sun is out, the birds are singing, your friends are all around you. And for some reason, you cannot enjoy a single second of it. The birds are singing too loud, and time with your friends feels pointless. The sun is burning your skin instead of wrapping you in a warm blanket. And then, a gray, miserable Tuesday. Rain, nothing going on, and you wake up smiling like the world has never done you wrong. Same person, same life, different weather in your head. So let me ask you something. Who sets the mood? You or your mind that likes to play games? For me, this is what this story is all about. Not people looking for true love, not technology changing society. This story is about the mind and who is in charge of your life. Let's start with Amy and Christopher, a police officer and a serial killer, working his way to 30 victims. The test looks at them both and says, these two are a perfect match. And surprisingly, it works. There is a real chemistry, and Christopher starts to change, because keeping Amy means the hunt has to stop. But he cannot stop, of course. But he thinks about it, and for him this is practically a wedding vow. Meanwhile, the detective is wearing the pinkiest glasses in England, and every strange detail she would otherwise catch in a second goes straight past her. Ignorance is bliss until she finds out everything that he does behind her back. Then the heart gets ignored instead. It hurts like cutting off her own arm, but Amy knows that she needs to kill Christopher, and she does it. Because that moment there is no other option. Ironically enough, the second he is dead, Amy's mind is already comforting her, telling her that she should not be hurting this much, and that Christopher was never her match anyway, because how could a psychopath be the one for her? The mind gave her the reason to kill him, and then the story to survive his death. And she grabbed it. Then there is Nick, who makes the same choice only without a gun, and without one night that ends it. Nick never wanted a match. He was happy, he had Sally, and the test was only ever meant to prove that there was nothing out there to find. Then Alex walked in uninvited, and it turned out to be completely beyond Nick's power. And here is the interesting part. The moment he finally accepted his feelings for his soulmate, Sally gave him an ultimatum. Alex or their baby. And Nick chose the only thing he ever truly wanted, the baby. So paying that price every morning starts the same way for him, next to a woman he no longer loves, with his whole life sitting one phone call away. Amy needed one night to override the pull. Nick has to do it again with his coffee every single day, and nothing about it gets easier. That is the part nobody tells you. Sometimes the mind cannot beat the pull at all. It just keeps you standing exactly where you decided you should be, paralyzed. And here is another fun fact. The mind does not only force impossible choices on you, it also creates them out of nothing. Ellie invented the whole thing. 10 years in her own system and not one match. And every man she meets in the meantime is quietly disqualified. Because how could he be the one when she knows the one is still out there? Then the result comes. Tim, ordinary, nothing like Ellie, nothing like her life. And suddenly there are 100 wonderful things about Tim that she never found in anybody else. How? Before this, she was dating nice guys, rich guys, same status, same looks, some of them arguably better. So what is it? Is she bored or is she foolish? I think neither. Ellie wanted to believe in a fairy tale, so she built one herself and never once considered that 99.9% is still not 100. Then she finds out that Tim hacked her system and made himself her match. The one true thing in her life was written by a man with a keyboard. And she kills him in a rage, not thinking, just terrified, and makes a decision she can never take back. She built a system that matches people and never once looked at herself. And finally, Mandy, who is not fooled by anybody. Mandy chooses to stop thinking. Her match, Richard, is dead. Or so they tell her. So she meets his mother and his sister, lets them hand her a version of the man she has never met, and agrees to carry his baby. Her only family sit her down and beg her to listen to herself. And Mandy decides they are the enemy, and that the two women she has known for 5 minutes are her real family. Michelle, the ex-girlfriend, also tells her the truth. Her sister tells her the truth. The truth is standing right in front of her, waving both arms, and she sits listening only when it is almost too late, when it is nearly cost her her own life and nearly cost her the child she has. And this is what got me about this book. Turns out the mind was never in charge of anything. We are. And that is exactly the problem.